What's going on, everybody? This is Moses Workman,
And this is Moses Turner.
and this is the Moses Podcast.
No biblical shit.
You know it. We back for episode number 11.
11.
1-1. 10 plus 1. 1 plus 10.
Reached that milestone. We made it past 10.
Yeah, 5 plus 6, all of that. 12 minus 1. So yeah, we as usual, we thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, subscribing, liking, commenting. If y'all do, appreciate that.
Right, everything. And just like always, tell your friends, tell your family. There's still more people that we can connect with. I'm sure there's people that go, I'm not the only one, every time they hear shit that we talk about. So
right. So moving right along. Turner, how your week been?
My week's been pretty good. Like, I've been enjoying this weather until today.
Yeah. That was that rude awakening. Like, yeah, we still in winter, bitch.
Right. I was enjoying it too. I wasn't even going to front. The next thing you know, it snowed. And I was just like, great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically how we all woke up this morning and looked outside, saw snow in the car, laid back in bed for another 3 minutes.
Right.
Like, dang, I wasn't mentally prepared for this. It's normally, but it's normal. Well, I ain't too mad though, because Philly got the weather that we normally get.
Right. Sorry, Philly.
No, I ain't sorry. Hey, y'all can have all that. Enjoy.
No, we're gonna get a bunch of middle finger comments from people in Philly. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
enjoy.
Well.
We'll take those middle fingers. Oh, we'll take that over some snow. Shoot, the land over there is way flatter than it is here. We in a town full of hills.
Right.
So shoot. Hope y'all brought shovels. But my week's been pretty cool, man. It's been a rather interesting week, dude.
You too?
Yeah, man. It's like a lot of stuff. It's been, I don't know if it's a full moon week or what, but like
right.
work has been crazy. We had a dude come in. This is the first thing when I sat down at my desk in my office, and I saw some dude walk past my office, and I hear all this noise in the hallway. So I get up, I'm like, yo, can I help you, sir? He's like, oh, I'm maintenance. And I'm like, oh,
good for you.
That's cool, because I know everybody that works for us, and you're not maintenance. And he took off running. So, and this is before I had my tea. I don't do coffee anymore. I do tea. So this is before I had my tea. I set my tea down, because I was about to go in the break room and make it real quick. I set my cup down and my tea bag down on my desk, and I took off running right after him. And my manager heard me run out of my office, so he runs up, and I'm chasing this dude down the hall because he's stealing our carpets, our hallway carpets.
Right.
He had it all wrapped up under his arm, and he's running. I chased him to the door. He dropped the carpet, and he ran out the door. Now I stopped because I wasn't going to chase him down and get shot over a hallway carpet.
Right.
And so I let him go. I looked at him just so I can remember what he looked like so we can file a report. But I got the carpet back. That's not the end of it, though.
Oh, shit.
The very next day. No. When I left for work that same day, I looked down at the carpet on my way out. I was like, oh, the carpets is the hallway mats, the floor mats are still here. So I left. Come back first thing in the morning, they're gone.
Wow. Damn.
They're gone.
So, they took the carpet.
Homeboy. Now let me put this into perspective real quick though. I work in the same building where the police station is.
Right.
So homeboy came into the building that houses the police and stole our floor mats. I don't know, man. I can't call it.
Keep your butthole tight, cause you're gonna get caught.
Oh yeah, they already got. I think they got his ID and not his actual ID, but they ID'd him, and they're they'll be knocking on his door if they haven't already. People crazy.
Yeah.
So who wants to start it off this week? You want to start?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start.
Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Because yeah, just like you said with your week, it must have been full moon week for me too, because I was downtown and I was walking past damn. All right,
Planned
Planned
Parenthood.
Parenthood.
Okay.
Now, everybody knows about a Planned Parenthood. There's always a protester outside the door talking about, oh, this is wrong,
Every day.
every day.
Faithfully.
No matter where you go to, there's always a protester.
Right.
So I happened to walk past. Now, mind you, I gotta mention this part because every time I go on a job interview or anytime I go to work, I come up in the winter and spring months. I'm in a fedora and an overcoat,
Mm-hmm.
and that's because fuck y'all, I like wearing fedoras and overcoats. But anyway,
Do you think?
so I walk in a fedora and overcoat, and next thing you know, the protest groups just started holding hands, and was in a chain, and they just looked at me and went, "Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!" So since I never had no, I'm not gonna lie. That's not the first time a protest group actually came up to me on some bullshit. But I never had people say shit in unison before. So when they went, "Shame on you," I started acting like the bad guy in WWE. I ain't even going front. Shame on me. Shame on me. Shame on me. Then I started going, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? So next thing you know, you had the most vocal person of the group, because there's always one of them. How dare you just walk across this building and not know who we are? I know who you are, but what's going on to where I can't walk across this building?
Right.
And they came up and it was just like, yeah, how dare you, looking the way you look, just coming across, you are the reason why our young girls are going up in here to get abortions. I'm sorry?
And what do you mean?
Right.
I have a penis?
Right. That was my first thought, though. I didn't even go front. That's the first thing I said. I was like, wait, so I guess because I have a penis, I'm the reason why these people going to Planned Parenthood? I mean, hold on. I just want to make sure. No, but look at the way you're dressed. Yes, look at the way I'm dressed. And they just look like, yes, you dress like that with. Hold on, I can't even say this shit without laughing. With that hat, with that coat, with that ring, mind you, it's my wedding ring. But anyway, you are a sex peddler. I had to laugh. I was like, wait a minute, I'm what? You are a sex peddler. You bring these young girls into this establishment to go get abortions so you can go ahead and peddle sex off them right after. And once again, I couldn't help but to laugh. Because I just looked, I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 2 blocks is Market Square. Market Square, where we're at, which is in Pittsburgh, um, lawyers, bankers, and every other businessman dresses the way I dress.
Mm-hmm.
So if you went 2 blocks over downtown, you would see a plethora of other people dressing that same way. Differences, most of them are white. Not trying to bring this into it, but yeah, most of them are white.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they see me, I'm dressed as the same way as these lawyers and as these bankers, but now I'm a sex peddler.
Yeah, man. That's automatic. You walked in front of Planned Parenthood.
Right. So So I laughed, and she kept on saying it. Yes, that overcoat, that hat, and that ring. I'm just like, I'm sorry. Do you mean my wedding band? My wedding band, and overcoat, and a hat, and now I'm a pimp. Well, yes, you are. I'm just like, well, wait, because 2 blocks down there are a plethora of people that dress just like me, but they're bankers and lawyers, and you automatically assume that they're bankers and lawyers. Why am I a pimp? And I'm sure that if they went down past Planned Parenthood, you would see them as bankers and lawyers. Why am I a pimp? So the 3 out of the 4 people that were in that line, they disconnected and they said, "Sir, you know what? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry." The one who was very vocal about it didn't say shit, but what made it funny was at that day I was in no mood to be fucked with, so I didn't tolerate shit. So I just looked. I was just like, nah, keep that same energy. Nah, come on, let's keep going. Shame on me. Shame on me. I went. I walked down the street in a hat and a coat. Shame on me. Shame on me. So, so they just looked at it and was just like, "Sir, can you please stop?" No, you didn't stop with me.
Right.
So, what made it even funnier was the cops was there to see this. They laughed along with me.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
They laughed along with me. These were 2 white cops, and they went, "They deserve it." That's what they said. They deserve it. So as I kept going, because shit, I was like a drum major. I was dancing around like, "Come on, keep going. Shame on me. Shame on me."
Word.
So yeah, but the cops told me to come back at another time next time they want to try that bullshit. But yeah. Anyway.
Man. Well, I ain't got no pimp story, but I mean, I do have a question. Was your outfit purple?
No, it wasn't purple.
Did you have a feather in your hat?
I did have a feather. I wasn't walking around in platform shoes. My ring, like I said, the ring that I had was my wedding band.
Were you wearing a wig that might happen to be permed?
No, it wasn't. I wasn't slicked back at all.
Cane?
No cane. no stereotypical pimp shit. It was just the fact that it was 4 white women who just saw 1 black man and instantly thought I was a pimp.
Oh man. Well, I mean, they weren't wrong. No, I'm joking.
Damn it, Workman, I'm drinking.
I mean, they say pimping ain't easy, and I like doing hard stuff. So I
mean, so you gonna have my wife looking at me right after this podcast, like, "So
yeah, she ain't think about it that way." Google me. Nah. So no, but yeah, so the pick up where what I kind of teased last episode was there's when I'm working the old job, y'all know it by now. And there's this family that comes in every Wednesday, and it's a dad and his daughter and his son, and he brings them in every Wednesday like clockwork, same time, to do all their grocery shopping for the week. So they come in the store, and I've seen them, I've followed them before, and it's normally nothing to be concerned with. It's all good, They come in, they do their thing. They're regulars, basically.
Right.
So I have no need to really watch them. But this particular Wednesday, it was slow. And I always have to look like I'm busy because there's cameras everywhere. Sometimes the managers watch me. So this family's in here and they're walking around. Now, they're normally all together, going up and down each aisle, getting what they need out of each aisle. then they'll check out and leave. Well, this time, son breaks off, and daughter and son, they're both in their early teens. I'd say older than 12, but younger than 15. That's my guess. So, um, son breaks off from the shopping expedition and starts walking around the store. So I'm like, this isn't usual for them. So they walk, the daughter, son, and dad and daughter are still in the aisle shopping, looking at stuff. Son walks off, goes down to the end of the store, and he's walking kind of fast. So he goes down to the end of the store. I'm following him, and he makes a loop around the store, goes to the front, and grabs like 12 packs of gum. The Strat, the Five Gum, the Trident, all the stuff that you can think of.
Wow.
Right?
Gum.
And he took as much as he can grab in one hand. He split it into two piles, put a stack in the right back pocket, put a stack in the left back pocket. And I'm like, dang.
So $3 worth of gum.
No, it was probably like $20 something worth of gum.
Oh shit! So these were the big packs. These weren't the shit.
Yeah. So he stuffs his pockets and he runs into the bathroom. So I'm not gonna follow him in the bathroom. There's only one toilet in there in this particular store.
Yeah.
So I followed him. I followed him towards where the bathroom section was. He goes in the bathroom. 2 minutes later, he comes out the bathroom. So I immediately went in the bathroom after him. And I looked around, searched the bathroom. I looked in the trash. Sure enough, there's at least 6 empty packs of gum in the trash. So I pick up all the empty packs of gum.
Right.
Stuff them in my pocket, and I come out the bathroom. And he met up with his sister and his dad, and continued to walk with them like nothing has happened. So I'm thinking in my head like, all right, this dude's a regular, this is his place to shop. He's here all the time. He spends a lot of money in the store, and his son just robbed, just stole from us. So I handled this one a little different. I didn't stop them. I didn't wait to stop them at the door and bring them in the office. What I did was I immediately went up to dad and I said, "Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm with the store security here, and I observed your son take several packs of gum off of one of the one of the checkout lanes. Went to the restroom, did these empty boxes of gum, and he's very likely has more in his pockets." And he looks at me and he's shocked. He's like, "Oh, is that right?" And then he turned and looked at his son. His son was in shock because they see me all the time, but they didn't know that I was security.
Right.
So his son was in shock, and I was like, "Excuse me, you want to go ahead and empty your pockets, turn them inside out, and put everything in your pockets in this cart right here. If you don't have any merchandise, then I apologize, but if you do, then we'll take the next steps." So he's all upset, doing like this thing.
Why I gotta go in my pocket?
Yeah,
bullshit.
He's going rocking his head side to side, looking down at the ground. He don't want to open and clear his pockets. So, dude, grabs him up by his shirt. His dad.
Yes.
Grabs him up by his shirt and like got him on his tippy toes.
Square up.
Right. And he's like, "I'm only gonna say this once. Empty your pockets." So he let go of his shirt. Son immediately emptied his pockets, threw everything out in the top part of the shopping cart where the babies sit.
Right.
He threw it all right there. And then he's like, he turned to me, and he was like, "You know what? I greatly appreciate what you've done here tonight, but me and my son have to go and have a talk tonight at home." And I was like, that's cool. I like I said, I see you in here all the time. You all spend a lot of money. You know, you do your thing. You don't bother nobody. You get in, you get out, and you get happy. Hopefully, and to see your son doing something like this, I know exactly how you feel. I apologize for that, but thank you for understanding my position. And he's like, oh no, man, you've been great. Now as for this little knucklehead, and he pointed at his son, he
Right.
cocked his arm back. I didn't see his cock. I didn't know. No, I'm talking about dad. Dad cocked his left arm back.
Well, I hope it was the son who cocked his arm back.
No, son was just had just got off of Simmons. Son had just got off of punishment.
Holy shit.
So um, he looks at his son. He cocked his dad looks at his son. He cocked his arm back. I didn't see him cock his arm back. Son was saying something. I didn't catch what he was saying, but as he was speaking it, dad swung his arm, smacked the shit out of the back of this dude's head. I mean, he smacked a new hairstyle on that little boy.
If he had a box, he probably had a Gumby after that.
You would have thought that sound was so loud. You would have thought somebody was getting whipped.
Damn.
All right, so he cocks back, swings his arm. That clap yes. Sound echoed throughout the whole entire store. Right. So I looked at I was in shock because I didn't see him cock his arm. I was like, how did he hit him that hard? I was like, I strive to be that level of dad. So so he clocked this little boy. And I said, oh, like at first I'm like world star, but not but then I got a hold of myself. I'm a professional in my work.
Right.
So I'm like, sir, I understand, your son messed up here, but if you continue to put hands on your son, then unfortunately it's my business too, and I need to do the right thing according to my job.
Right, protocol.
Yeah, according to protocol.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to report. I'm gonna have to, report ages and such and thefts, and it could very well result in you getting in trouble. So if you're gonna continue to discipline your son in front of me, I'm gonna need you to come with me into the office.
Right.
But if you want to, just give us some little time, and I can get up out of here, and you can do your thing behind your closed doors. And then he's like, he looked at me again. He was like, "Hey, I understand, man. I apologize. I didn't mean to, snap out. I was just so disappointed that was just a reflex that I smacked him like that. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you what, I won't even finish buying this stuff. And I was like, no, 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 no. You go ahead and buy your stuff. You continue to shop every Wednesday like you normally do. And it's water under the bridge,
Right.
Because what I was supposed to do, what I didn't, was write the RAM. No, 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 no. What I was supposed to do that I didn't do was write the report, and I don't know where rhyme came from.
Yeah, I got to laugh because I was like, did he just say write the rhyme? But remember, we used to be rappers.
Yeah, so. Side note, I just bought so yeah. If you made it this far in the podcast, I just bought some audio equipment. So hopefully the next episode, if I get everything bad in, it won't sound like we're recording in the bathroom. All right,
which we're not anyway.
Yeah, so I mean we're recording, but we just don't have microphones, so we're just making do with what we have access to. But so yeah, I'm thinking of like I got into that,
right. We got right back in the rapper, right.
But anyway, so I didn't write the report. I told Dad before the situation escalated. I didn't pull them aside and fine them or anything. And we recovered all the gum back. And then after I got the gum back, and I talked to Dad, I said, look, I'm not gonna kick you out. That's normally what we're supposed to do, but I respect you. I see you doing your thing with your kids. So go ahead and finish your shopping. No harm done. No harm done. Besides the packs that he's already opened, we'll take care of that on the store end. But just do your thing. And then someone was like, wait, I got one more thing. And I was like, "You got what?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." This dude took his shoe off, right? Took his sock off and dumped out like a whole 12 packs of condoms.
What the fuck?
And I was like, "Whoa, how did he even do that?" Like I was watching, dude. He dumped. He stole it. He managed to get a box of condoms out of like one of the first aisles.
12 condoms, mind you.
It was either 12 or 6. I can't remember how many come in that little pack.
12.
12? All right. I normally get the economy size. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But anyway, so he took his socks off, dumped his socks out. 12 condoms came out. And I'm like, oh man. I was like, I already told these folks I'm gonna let them go. So I was like, dang, you done messed up, A Ron. But
hey, Ron. Keep going.
A Ron wasn't out back when I had that job. But this is funny to say.
Yeah, nah, I know where it is.
so I mean that was kind of it. Like after he dumped his condoms out, I notified. Excuse me, sorry. I notified management, and we got pretty much almost all the bread back. Not the bread, pretty much all the rubbers. We got them all back. We boxed it up in the box that he destroyed, but we sent them back because we can't really sell those after they're open.
Right.
It's a sanitary concern. But anyway, I mean, I was that. Like, so you never know, how many times you go shopping with kids and then one of your kids gets too smart for his own good. But
boys will be boys, and that's pretty much it. Like,
yeah, that's what I chalked it up to, because that's why I didn't do the report. I just let it fly.
So. Yeah, that's the thing, and what's kind of funny is I'm kind of surprised that the mom really didn't go. What the fuck? Because most moms, when the boys are kids, it's just like, I guess because they're tired of boys will be boys, the boys will be boys scenario.
Yeah.
That if they do shit that boys normally do, it's a travesty.
Right.
And it's just like, no, he's being a boy. Boys do shit like that.
Right.
I never did that. You weren't a boy. So, yeah, boys do shit to test everything.
Right.
Period. That's exactly why I'm glad Dad was there.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dad will check the boy.
In public.
In public. And the boy would be like, oh, fuck. Dad checked me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Dad checked you. You ain't going to do that shit again now, are you?
Right. You learn from your mistakes.
Right.
You gotta do that. So I hear, did you hear about Rick Ross?
Yeah, I heard about Rick Ross.
I didn't read the whole story, but he apparently maybe had some sort of either heart attack.
Yeah, he had a heart attack, and from what I heard, from the last I heard, he was in a coma.
He's out. He's already out of jail now.
Cool.
I mean, not jail, but
I was about to say, whoa, out of jail, but he's out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the thing that kind of got me was like, I tuned into the whole backlash of everybody fucking with 50 Cent.
Uh-huh.
Because 50 Cent, I guess he posted a picture of Ivan Drago.
If he dies,
he dies. Right. So everybody's like, fuck you, 50, fuck you, 50. And I just started thinking like, wait a minute. Now, was what he said wrong? Yes, it was, because you don't necessarily want to wish somebody dying.
Right.
But this is Rick Ross we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is the same man who filmed a music video outside of 50 Cent's mansion.
Right.
So he went to that mansion looking for bullshit. And of course, he didn't get bullshit because it was on sale at the time. But he was looking for bullshit.
Truth.
So why would I have any type of sentiment towards this man? He was looking for me to fuck him up.
Yeah.
So why am I looking for sentiment?
It's the last thing we need.
Now, hold on, mind you, I'm not going to say that I wish anybody dead, but if somebody came to my house or some other shit,
Mm-hmm.
I'm protecting my house. I'm protecting my family.
Yeah. Go for it. I would say,
And I ain't going to have no remorse with how many of the years later because he came up with some other shit
right.
at my house.
I would say, I was going to say, unrelated. Dang, I done lost my train of thought. I don't know. It'll come back to me at some point.
Well, I mean, come on, let's be real. If somebody actually came up to your house where your family sleeps, where your kids actually play with their toys, and
they're gonna die,
right?
And I'm gonna go to sleep, and then maybe call 911 in the morning,
right? And even if you did let them live, no matter how many years later, are you really going to act like they? Oh, I don't really want you to die. No, you came up looking for some shit. You intruded on my property.
Right.
I don't know what you're gonna
do. Grow some cashews.
You ain't got this in your nutrition. Oops, it's my fault. I just noticed what I just said. Hopefully,
I'll take it up.
All right.
Oh man, so what else we have to talk about?
All right, I just gotta talk about this because I don't understand how somebody that's like 50 years old wanna talk shit on people, knowing that they could get their ass kicked for it. So, Flavor Flav. Yes, I'm talking about Public Enemy Flavor Flav. Was in Vegas talking shit about some guy's mama.
Wow.
Now, mind you, there's nothing that explained what was said beforehand. So whatever was said beforehand, dude was probably talking shit on Flavor Flav, and Flavor Flav probably just say, "Your mama." But the tape started with Flavor Flav getting his ass handed to him in a casino. He got his ass handed to him, but he gets up acting like he can still fight. Dude, you're 50 years old. Even when you're not 50, you look like you couldn't handle yourself. Quit acting like you could. I can't stress this enough. You're 50 fucking years old. And even if you weren't 50, quit acting like you can handle yourself. You are probably 140 soaking wet. No matter what, somebody can probably throw you. I don't care what you got. I will fucking throw you. So, yeah, now that I just threatened Flavor Flav, I think we should end it there. and probably say, no, I actually love Public Enemy, and I actually was a fan of the Flavor Love shows. So, if Flavor Flav was probably on some bullshit in my house, I'd probably geek out. So, yeah. So, we're going to end it there.
Yeah. I don't care. Who's in my house? You acting up. You might get put in the house. That's how.
Oh, no, mind you, if I see Flavor Flav geeking out, if I see Flavor Flav fucking around in my house, I'm gonna geek out first. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Flav after. But,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, cheat. Shut the fuck up. Fight this power, bitch.
Right? The power is mine, bitch. Oh man, but as usual, this is Moses Workman,
And this is Moses Turner.
and this is the Moses Podcast,
No biblical shit.
and we out.
Peace.